Good morning, all. Am I audible? And the screen is visible or not? Yeah, okay, okay. So in last lecture, we have seen the what? The integration, right? We have seen some basic examples, and also we have seen some basic formulas, right? So that can be what? Just a minute. Right? So today also we are going to continue with the same topic, right? In last lecture, I have given a one example, right? So have you solved it? Example, this example I think, right? Under root x4 plus x raised to minus 4 plus 2 upon x cube dx. Okay, raise your hand, okay, or either you can write down in a chat box, that is what, minus 1 by 2 x square minus 1 by 6 x6, okay, log x plus x raised, okay, 1 by 4 x raised to 4 plus c, okay, log x, yeah, plus c is okay, right? It's understandable. Fine, okay. The answer is x square by 2 plus x cube. Okay, x raised to minus 6 by minus 6. No. The answer will be what? The log x minus x raised to minus 4. I'll write down, right? I'll write down here. I'll explain you. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what is the thing in that? Can any one student can explain me? Yeah, Deepesh. Deepesh, you can unmute.
Hello,
Yeah, you're audible.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Under root x raised to 4 plus x raised to minus 4 plus
Yes.
2 by x raised to 5 here.
X raised to 3, right? It's a divide by 3. Here it's a 3.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
x raised to 4 plus x raised to minus 4 plus 2 divided by x raised to 5.
Okay.
फिर वो
Yeah,
x
you
raised
can
to 5.
speak in Hindi, right? You can. Yeah.
हाँ हाँ x raised to minus 4 को हम 1 upon x raised to 4 लिखेंगे.
Okay.
हाँ for वो
So what is your
मैम वो
final answer?
final answer is log x
Okay. I'll write down
minus
here.
x
Log x
minus
minus
x
x.
raised to minus 4 by 4 plus c.
Okay, fine. So this will be the correct answer, right? Log x minus x raised to minus 4 upon 4 plus c. Yeah, many of you have written the, or maybe one or two students have WhatsApp me that answer is what? That is not in a simplification form, right? Because in that when you are writing what? X square by something plus or minus x6 by something. So that is not a simplified answer, right? So what we can say, the simple way for this example is what? Here x4 plus x raised to minus 4 plus 2. So what we first try to remove this what? Root, right? We first try to remove this under root. So that can be rewrite as a what? Just x4, right? We are writing 2 here, right? It's just compare it with like what? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Fine, like this. So here it's a what? AB. Now here you are having what? 4. X raised to 4, x raised to minus 4. So if we are writing like this, x square into x raised to minus 2. So what happened? The base is same. So you are going to add this power. So 2 minus 2, 0. And anything raised to 0, x raised to 0, that is 1. So it's if you are writing this thing x square into x raised to minus 2, though that not will affect to our expression, right? Upon x cube dx. Fine. Any doubt into this? Just a simplification, right? That is what you can write it as a what? X square plus x raised to minus 2 the whole square upon x cube. Fine. Now this root, the dx is supposed to be there. The under root is removed. So what happened? X square plus x raised to minus 2 upon x cube dx. Now the simple one, right? You can just apply a sum formula. That means here plus, and you can write down it separately. Write what? X square upon x cube dx plus x raised to integration is that minus 2 upon x cube dx. Now it's a simple one, right? Here what happened? X square and x cube. So you can write what? 1 by x dx plus integration. What I should write here? Okay, so I'll get a integration of that thing that I want. I want in that way. That simply I can write the integration of that. Okay, yeah, x raised to something, right? We know the integration of which one? Here I am writing x raised to n, right? So I want it in a that way. So I'll write what? X raised to minus 5. Okay, x raised to minus 2 division. So again it will be x raised to what? Sorry, minus 3. So we can write x raised to minus 5 dx. And now you know the concept of this, right? 1 by x dx plus x raised to minus 5 dx. So 1 by x, that means what? Here log x. This first answer. Fine. Now x raised to minus 5. That means compare it with the x raised to n. So what is the integration of x raised to n? That is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Fine. So, and you will be having what here? Minus sign, right? So that is become what? A log, or you can write mod x also, yeah? Log x minus x raised to minus 4 upon 4. Here it will be minus 4, but we have just changed the sign and plus 6. So in that way, you can derive, or you can find out the integration of that one. Fine. Okay. Is there any doubt in this? Golani Dipesh and Hed Bhavsar, you have raised your hand. So is there any doubt, or you want to say something? Okay, fine. Right? So what happened now? We'll move to the another one. Okay. Okay, fine. Now next one. I'll give you one more example, right? So that you are supposed to solve it. Okay, I think the screen is not visible, right? Okay, one another example. Quickly you are supposed to do it. Integration 1 upon x plus n. Then we'll move to the PDF, right? To solve some more example from this. Okay. Integration 1 upon x plus n into x minus n dx. Just do it little bit quickly. Today, all of you keep your pen and paper with you, huh? Because I'll ask many times in today's session. How you are supposed to solve it? Can any one student can tell me or give an idea of how this is supposed to be solved? We want to convert it into some simplified form, right? See, there are so many ways to solve this examples. Yeah, Trupti and Devanshi. Yeah, Devanshi. Devanshi. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, we
Yes.
can write x plus n into
Okay.
x minus n as x square minus n square.
Okay, fine. So I'll
So
write what here.
then we
Okay.
have direct formula of
Okay, but I
integration of
want,
dx up.
yeah, there is a direct formula, right? X square minus a square, but I want to derive that. Fine. There is a formula x square minus a square. But how to get that? Just that I need to, suppose you have not remember that formula by mistake, right? So how you are supposed to be done? So I'll tell you, just integration. I'll write what? I'll try in what I want the same thing here, x plus n than x minus n. Okay, I'll write that. That means what here? Uh, x minus n. Here also I want something like x plus n and x minus n, right? So what happened? I have multiply it with 2n and divide by 2n. So here it is 2n. Yeah, if you are going to do the addition of that, and plus x and minus x. So that is supposed to be what? Cancel out, right? That is supposed to be cancel out. So what happened now? Okay, now just a simple thing, right? What you are supposed to do? 1 upon 2n, then yeah, okay, many are writing answer. Okay, so what happened here? You can define it like x plus n, write down in a bracket, take a minus common out, so you can write it x minus n upon x plus n into x minus n, right? Again 1 upon 2n, integration, just write down it in a separate form. So you will get what? 1 upon x minus n minus, here it will, you will get what? 1 upon x plus n and the dx. Now you can do it, right? So we are having a direct formula for that one. Suppose you are having the thing what? 1 upon x square minus n square, but sometimes it will be asked for to derive it or to give a proof for that, so you can go in that way, right? I'll share another screen of that PDF so you can easily go through the examples, right? Okay, is it visible? Yeah, okay, fine. So in that one, the first one is we have seen up to what? This one, right? 10. Now the another formula is what? This 1 upon x square plus a square, integration 1 upon x square plus a square dx. So directly you can write down what? Tan inverse, because we know that 1 upon a tan inverse, or you can derived also, right? So that will be easy when if you know the basic formulas. Okay, so you can write it what? Integration 1 upon x square plus a square dx equal to 1 upon a tan inverse x by a plus c. Another one is what? That we have seen x square minus a square here. And in last example, we have seen what? X plus n and x minus n. So the same thing is supposed to be there also, right? Okay. So in that one, 1 upon 2a. The answer will be what? 1 upon 2a. In that one, if you remember, we have taken what? 1 upon 2n, right? 1 upon 2n. And finally, we'll get what? Integration of 1 upon x minus a and 1 upon x plus a. So that can be rewrite as a what? Log. And minus is there, so you can write down in a division form. Okay, so this one is there. Now same way, a square minus x square. Here what? X square minus a square, and here you will be having a square minus x square. So again you can take a minus common out and you can write down it easily. Fine. So this is the basic equation. Okay, now another concept that might you are knowing it, right? Suppose it is like this, a square plus 2ab, so it can be like a plus b square. Now sometimes it will be not given in the formula. That means for example this is 4x square plus 9x plus 3. Okay, so in that way how you are going to do it? That means what? You are not supposed to be find out the factors easily. So at that time, this equation is supposed to be used, right? That means what? A last term equal to this. Last term equal to middle term square. That means here middle term is 2ab. So 2ab square upon 4 into first term. 4 into first term. So in that way you can find out the last term. So same thing is applied here. 4x square, that means it is 2x square. We want the form is what? A square plus 2ab into, sorry, plus b square. So a square, that means we have rewrite it 2x square plus 9x plus or minus, okay, 9x, that is there. Now here last term, b square. So that we are supposed to find out here from this equation, middle term square, this. Middle term square, that means middle term is what? 9x. So 9x square upon 4, the first term is 4x square. So we have done what? Plus that term and minus that sum. So it will not affect to our expression. Fine. And plus 3. Okay. So what we have done, just we have added the last term and we have subtract the last one. Now the simplification of that, that is what? 81 by 16 and 81 by 16. Okay, and we can write down the whole square of that. Just consider this equation. Fine, and we can write down what? 2x plus 9 by 4 square plus this last term. So you can write down in that way. That means what? This thing we are going to take for the conversion of equation in the term what of what? Either x square minus a square or a square minus x square. Okay, ma'am, could you explain this once again, the last term and middle term concept? Okay, fine. See, I will clear it out. Okay. See, in any equation, if you do not know what is supposed to be last term or any term, right? So this is the basic equation. Which one? Last term equal to, I'll write down in a short form, last term equal to middle term square upon 4 into first term. Fine, this is the basic equation. So through this equation, you can find out any term, okay, either last term, middle term or a first term, right? So what happened? Just any expression is given to me. Just I need to convert it into which form? A square plus 2ab plus b square. So I can write down in a which form? A plus b square. Fine. That is my aim, that I need to convert it into something like this. Okay. A plus b square, otherwise a minus b square. So I want this equation to be converted into that form. 4x square plus 9x plus 3. Fine. Now what happened here? Last term is not proper one. Okay. So what I'll do? I'll do what? I will try to rewrite it. So 2x square, because 4x square, that means 2x whole square plus 9x plus 3. Now last term, okay, last term I need to write in such a way that I got middle term like this, 9x. Fine. So what happened? I have applied this equation, just last term equal to middle term square. So middle term is what? 9x. So I'll write what? 9x square here. 9x square. Okay. 9x square. Okay, and the same thing is applied what? Upon 4 into first term. So first term is what? 4x square. So 4 into that first term, that is 4x square, right? So that will be easy for you to find out the term. Any term you can find out, right? So that is in our equation, same way. Now if you are adding it with that, okay, so obviously you need to minus it, then and then our expression is in a balanced form, right? So that is the thing. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, so no need to go in detail one, right? Okay, fine. So in that way you can convert the equation into that form. Now we'll see the example related to that one, right? So the example number 11 that is what? 1 upon 3x square plus 5. So after seeing that equation, right, 3x square plus 5, that means what? I'll try to derive, here there is a plus sign, so I'll try to derive into what? X square plus a square, because we know that, right, what? The integration 1 upon x square plus a square dx. And that is, yeah, here it is written 1 by a tan inverse x by a. I know that equation. So what I'll do, I'll try to convert it into this form. X square is already there with the 3 and here it is a 5. So what is supposed to be there? Here I'll do what? I'll take a 3 common one. So I'll get a x square. Now obviously this 5 will be divided by 3. Okay. So if we are going to remove this bracket, so you will get your original equation. That's why, right? Now 1 by 3 is a common one, constant. So we have taken it out. Now integration upon 1 plus, 1 upon x square as it is and 5 by 3. Okay, now we want in terms of what? X square plus a square. We want in terms of what? 1 upon x square plus a square. Now obviously we are having x square, okay? So a square. So if you want to do a square of anything, again you need to balance it. So for that I'll write what? Root 5 upon root 3 the whole square. So if you are going to just simplify it, right? So that is 5 raised to 1 by 2 upon 3 raised to 1 by 2, the whole square. And that rule we know, right? This when that power are going to be multiplied. So we'll get what? 5 by 3. Now it's a term of what? 1 upon x square plus a square, where x equal to x and a equal to root 5 upon root 3. This is the thing. So just replace it in that equation. So you'll get what? 1 upon root 15, just simplification of that one, right? Tan inverse x upon root 5 by root 3. So root 3 can be taken out of, so root 3x upon root 5 plus c. Okay. Is there any doubt in this one? Is there any doubt? Okay. Only one student has no doubt. Right? Okay, fine, fine. Now try to solve it yourself. This. Okay. I'll rewrite or I'll integration 1 upon x square plus 4x plus 9. I'll write down here so it is visible to you clearly. 1 upon x square plus 4x plus 9 dx. Try to convert it into terms what? 1 upon x square plus a square, right? So either you need to apply any concept or directly you can do, right? So just try to solve it. Just apply that equation last term. Last term equal to middle term square upon 4 into first term square. Right? I'll rewrite it here if you want. Last term equal to middle term square upon 4 into first term square. Right? If you got the answer, write down in a chat box. Right? Okay, 1 upon 5, that means 1 upon root 5, tan inverse, okay, that is x by x plus 2 upon root 5, okay. Correct one, that is right. Okay, Pujan, Devendra, fine. Just you need to set the last term, that is the thing. Yeah, 1 upon root 5, that is correct one. Okay, I will show you. Yeah. So the simple thing is what? Here 9, right? So you can write it in our terms of 4 plus 5 because we know x square plus 4x. So obviously our last term would be what? 4, right? So 4 plus 5 and 4 can be combined with this equation. So you can write x plus 2 square and root 5 square. So it is a term of what? X square plus a square. Fine. Okay. Any doubt in that equation or in that example of that? Okay, fine. Good. Next example. That is what? 1 upon this 13. 1 upon x square minus 4x plus 3. Here it's a minus, right? So obviously it is supposed to be converted into either x square minus a square or a square minus x square, whatever is there. Just only sign difference is there, right? So what happened here last term? So obviously this should be okay. 3 is there. So 3 can be, we need to rewrite it, right? So if you are going to find out last term, you'll get a 4. 4 minus 1. Okay. So you will get what? Your equation that can be combined. So x minus 2 square. So it is in terms of what? X square minus a square. You will get what? 1 upon x square minus a square. Now we know 1 upon x square minus a square, that means 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c. So instead of x, you will put just x minus a. That sorry, the x minus 2. Here what? Here there is not only x. Okay, here x minus 2 square. So whenever it will be x here, just replace it with what? X minus 2 here. So you will get your answer. So you need to remember this formula. Whenever it is x square minus a square, 1 upon 2a log, right? Same way 7 minus 2x square, the last one, right? Of this type of example. So what we are going to do, 7 minus 2x square. So obviously you have to convert into which form? A square minus x square. Okay. So 7 here it is 2. So here we want what? We'll try to do in which way? Just a minute, I'll write down. We want to convert it into what? A square minus x square. Now with x square, here there are 2. Okay. So just we need to remove it, right? 2. So what we are going to do? We'll just multiply it and divide by 2. Obviously, right? To the both term. So it will give you what? The thing, right? 7 minus 2x square. So 2 will be that. So here we'll get 2 by 7 by 2 into x square. Now this we want to write down a square. So obviously if you want to do it square of this, so you have to write root 7 upon root 2 whole square. So you will get what? A square minus x square. Yeah. See, I told you many times, right? Yeah, you have to practice daily, I know, but there is a limitation for me also, so I can't share it with you right now. Let us decide a platform first on which we are supposed to upload all the materials, then and then we are going to do this, right? So that's why I am asking you to just revise this video, right? This recording we are going to put on a YouTube, right? So you can go through that. Yeah. Everything will be measured. Okay, yeah, I know. Because it's required some practice, right? You have to write down this, okay? Some of students are asking me for a notes also that we are supposed to write notes or not, right? So see, this we are covering, it's not in your syllabus, but that is required, okay? These are the basic things that you must know before going for the mathematics one. So that is up to you. If you write down in your way, right? So you can make a note. That means in which way you are, you can remember all this thing. So that is supposed to be there, right? There are 10 chapters in mathematics. One book are all 10 chapters coming in sem one exam. You just see, uh, today is the last lecture of revision. Tomorrow we are having a doubt solving session, right? And then we'll start with the mathematics one. Okay. So what happened? We'll discuss that which topic you can find out based in which book. Okay, either we'll provide you the notes also. We are going to solve some basic example into that. Which examples are in a GTU, so that also we are going to uh, that things lectures also, right? So you can go through it easily, fine. Other is what book, that means the list of book is already given in your WhatsApp group, but just you need to take care that what you will take a book, or if you are going to buy that book, so it should be revised syllabus of GTU, because the first time syllabus is revised in 2018. So before going to buy that book, just make sure that the mention, it will be mentioned on a book only, right? 2018 revised syllabus. So go for that book, whatever given to you, you can go for that book. Or some students are asking, can we go for a Thomas for the calculus? Yeah, you can refer, right? You can refer any reference book. That is up to you. But the thing is, for whatever the syllabus of GTU is there, that must be covered. Because if you are going to revise the difference reference book, different reference books, so obviously that topic is given to in a much detail, right? So that you need to take out that how much, in how much deep I want to go into that particular concept, right? So that we are going to discuss in a lecture itself. Suppose if we'll start one of the chapter is Fourier series, right? So if we are going to start that chapter first, so I'll let you know from which book you have to refer, or which examples have asked in a previous GTU paper, so we can revise it, right? So in that way you need to do preparation. So right now it is not like that you have to make a notes in that format or anything, right? So you can write in your own way. You can refer any book, reference book which covered your syllabus, right? So that is up to you. Fine. Okay. So where we are, the thing is what here, right? That we need to just convert into the which form, a square minus 1 upon, sorry, the a square minus x square. Fine. So this is about these three equation. One the tan inverse, and the another two are what upon minus is there, right? A square minus x square, or x square minus a square. So in that way you can remember, whenever x square plus a square plus is there, you have to go with the tan inverse, otherwise for the log formula. Fine. Okay, the another one is what, integration 1 upon, I'll just start the annotation, integration 1 upon under root x square plus a square. Now here what, under root is there, right? The previous one is a simple one. So that makes a difference here. So in that one, you can directly write down what, log x plus whatever it is in a denominator plus c, simple one to remember, 1 upon under root x square minus a square dx log x plus whatever in denominator, and 1 upon under root a square minus x square dx equal to sine inverse x by a plus c. So here there is a difference. In previous formula, that is what, 1 upon x square minus a square and 1 upon a square minus x square. So in that one, both are having the same concept, 1 upon 2a log 1, right? And here it will be a different one that you need to remember. Under root x square, if it's first x square, so you have to go for a log. Otherwise, if it will be a square, so you have to go for the sine inverse x by a plus c, right? So that is the thing. Now the first example, whenever the in denominator the under root is there, so obviously the answer will be in a form of what, log only, that you need to remember if there is a first x. Okay, fine. So we'll try to just convert same like the previous one. We'll try to convert it into what, which form, x square plus something, right? So 3x square plus 5. So obviously the root 3 will get it out. So we'll be having, or you can say 3 in starting, right? Directly also write down this step. That is fine. Okay, if you know it. But for more understanding, we'll divide it into 2 steps. So here you can see the 3, right? X square plus 5 by 3. Now here also root 3, x square plus 5 by 3 under. Now again you can write down what 5 by 3. So obviously if you want to write down in terms of square, so you have to write down what root 5 upon root 3 square. So you will get in terms of what 1 upon root x square plus a square dx. And we know the equation for that. Log x plus, I'll scroll down it, log x plus under root whatever it is there as it is. Alright, so it will be okay. Is there any doubt in that? Just you need to convert it into the formulas, right? According to formula. So if you remember the formula, so that will be easy, because in integration that is little bit difficult than the differentiation, right? Okay. So the next one, same like that, 9x square minus 4. So here directly you can get in terms of what x square minus a square, right? X square minus a square directly, right? So no need to go for this also, that 9 is a common and 3 will be, right? Directly you can get the answer, I think. Fine. So what happened? This is 3x square minus 2 square. Fine. 3x square minus 2 square. Then that only we are going to get in a final one, right? So you will be having what x square minus a square kind of thing. And whenever x square minus a square, you have to go for log x plus whatever in denominator, this whatever in denominator, that is x square minus 2 by 3 the whole square. Fine. So this is the thing. Okay. If you are having any doubt, meanwhile you can write down in a chat box, right? Because these examples are of same kind, so I'm not asking at each example, right? Fine. So here also 4x square minus 4x plus 5. So if you want here a concept of, you want which concept here, a square minus x square minus a square. So obviously you required what? A last term. So that concept is applied here, like last term equal to that middle term square upon 4 into first term. Fine. So you can, or see, by seeing the example, if you have practice, you can write down that minus 5 can be written in such a way that I'll get this, right? So that is the thing. Okay. So plus 1 minus 6. So you will get what? A minus 5, and that will be in your original equation. Fine. So you will get in, or you can go in that way. So you will get what? X square minus a square kind of thing. Here only 6 is there, but we want square. So we have done what? Root x square. So this is simple, right? Log. Then the apply the formula. Now the next thing is what? Next example is 1 upon under root 8 minus 2x minus x square, right? So in that one, we can write what? 9 minus, see, you can see that I want a square minus x square. So obviously the first term I need to change. First term is supposed to be changed, 8 minus something, right? So you have to write down in that way. So you will get your final equation in which term? A square minus x square. So you can apply the formula of what? Sine inverse x by a. This formula you can apply, right? So this example is related to what? Sine inverse x by a. Fine.